Hi Libras, welcome to my channel, Elpis Enlightenment. Welcome, welcome. Is that better? Yes, let there be light. Welcome back for your monthly February readings. We are going into February with Pisces and Venus, or Venus and Pisces, however you want to say it. And for you guys, this very much affects your work life, because this is where it falls for you Libras. So this really is more or less about your working relationships, or your relationships with your coworkers or your boss or your partner. Or if you are the boss, then it's your employees and of that like. However, these are general messages, so we're going to read for all the Libras out there. If these messages don't resonate with you guys, please go back and check your moon and or rising sign. Also, I did a little reading for everybody in their zodiac sign for Pisces and Venus, and you might want to check that out and see how that relates too. So, let's get some cards here for Team Libra. Let's get some more cards. Thank you. Let's see what's going on for you guys. 6 more cards for my Libra. Spirit angel guys. I usually do the spread for everybody before I begin the videos, not to waste time shuffling about, but for some reason, Libra, I was told to do it for you guys. Let's see. No pre-shuffle. I'll just shuffle right now. And voila. Let's get one more card for you Libras. What is influencing my Libras for the whole entire month of February? What is influencing them for the whole month of February? Theme or influence for my Libras. Way too many. Just one, please. 8 of Pentacles. Work. Definitely. You're working hard towards a project, or it could be relationship, relationship at work, relationship at home, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or, you know, maybe you're interested in somebody and you're working towards, you know, asking that person out or accepting something on their behalf. But this more or less tells me that the whole entire influence of February pretty much squarely falls upon working really hard towards a goal and something that you're really passionate about, something that you really, really love. Now, right off the gate, at the beginning of the month, you got 9 of Pentacles, which talks about money again, being comfortable and, you know, doing all right. You're doing all right by yourself. And for me, obviously, the 9 of Pentacles also talks about independence. So you are independently doing financially well on your own. Now, you also got Page of Cups at the beginning of the month and Ace of Swords. So you are definitely getting messages of gratitude, of, you know, job good, well done. And, you know, the Ace of Swords talks about, for me, truth-telling and or contracts, or the beginning of something new. So, you know, people are telling you, you know, you're doing an awesome job. I mean, they love what they're seeing. And, you know, for you too, you might also be impressed by, you know, your surroundings and the relationships that are currently in your life. And maybe you feel like in your working life, you finally have a team that, you know, you can work with. Like, so much so that, look at this guy. He's like, his hair's blown back. He's like, whoa, I'm actually impressed. I'm actually impressed. I'm actually thinking about giving this person a contract. I'm actually thinking about starting, you know, accepting this contract. I'm actually thinking about moving forward with this project and or relationship that's coming towards me. Libras, I'm keeping it general. There's so many of you guys out there. This can apply to anybody or anything regarding your situation. So we're reading what's on the table. Now, in the middle of the month, you got the Star card. You are coming out smelling like roses. You are the star of the show. Everybody is surrounding you to support your ideas and or because they love it. Now, I definitely see this being more of a work reading because there's so many pentacles on the table. However, there's enough of cups here for me to tell me that, you know, your feelings towards the situation are also impactful. So you have the star in the middle of the month with the Seven of Pentacles, which tells me you are planting your seeds for the harvest. You are definitely putting money in along with hard work, as we said before, what was influencing your month. You are putting money towards an investment, a goal for sure, because you want to see where it's going to take you. But you really think what's going on right now, it's worth your while. You also got the Six of Cups, which for me tells me you're either working with a family member, a partner, a romantic partner. This could be your lover, this could be your husband, your wife, or this could be your brother or your sister, somebody from your childhood past. It's somebody you have known. So this business that you're doing, you're working with friends, also childhood friends. It is people that people that you trust, and the people that you feel comfortable with doing this project with. Now, at the end of the month, you got Seven of Swords, coupled with Five of Swords, and the High Priestess and the Empress. So, a couple things for you. At the end of the month, the end of February, there are some concerns. You are worried about somebody stealing perpetual ideas, I heard. That was my download. You're worried about somebody stealing your ideas or perpetual ideas or contractual ideas, something along those lines. You're afraid that somebody might spill secrets or tell others about what's going on in your company or what you guys are working on or what you're doing. This is just one of your concerns, and it's weighing very heavily on your mind. In fact, for me, this is the bittersweet card. So you may feel at the end of the month that one of your coworkers or somebody in the group is like taking your ideas and stealing them or telling other people, or you feel like they're trying to just, you know, go off and do it on their own. And the Five of Swords tells me it's weighing heavily on your mind. So you might be thinking about, you know, kicking somebody out of the group or firing somebody or no longer working with someone or just, you know, breaking up the relationship, albeit if it's work related or love related. But I really feel like this is more work related. And as I said before, Venus and Pisces for you guys, it's really about your work sector. So at the end of February, I feel like, you know what, maybe it's better we just end our relationship while it's intact. It's the bittersweet. Yes, you're going to win the argument, but at the cost of something else. Very much could be a relationship. Now, you also had the High Priestess and the Empress. You know, you are trying to use your intuition regarding this new project that you're trying to give birth to. So this could be your new company, this new project that you're trying to get off the ground. You might have invented something and you guys are trying really hard to get it off the ground because you have, you know, invested a lot of time and money in the middle of the month, which is crowning your whole entire reading, the Seven of Pentacles. So now you're like, I need to give birth to this. And you will, because you will present it at the end of February. Or in February, you're going to do a lot of marketing and media. And I heard mass media. That mass media, or there's going to be a release at the end of February where you're going to be presenting this. But right before you do, it's like you're thinking about, you know, who the team is, you know, and you're afraid that you might have to cut someone out, because this very well also talks about, you know, cutting someone out or stealing some, or you know, somebody cheating or stealing. And because you're afraid that might happen, you really are contemplating on who you're going to cut out. And this is all playing a role at the end of February. You're going to use your intuition, Libras. Even though you're very cerebral creatures. You know, you very much work with your mind over your heart. You know, you're constantly telling yourselves what's logical versus what you're feeling or what you're suspecting. But you are going to go off of your suspicions because this means so much to you because you have invested so much time and money. Now I'm going to go in and clarify and see what's going on. It's a very interesting reading, but for me, this is very much cut and dry, Libras. So let's see what's going on here. Page of Cups. Why is Page of Cups here for my Libras? I almost feel like I don't really need to clarify a lot of these things, but we're just going to go back and add an extra layer of depth and see what's going on. Why is this Ace of Swords here, please? Yeah. Now, when I asked why is this Page of Cups here, you know, when I was telling you, you know, pats on the back and gratitude and you're getting, you know, a lot of positive feedback. You also got the Death card. So you are transitioning into your past into your future. I feel like there is an ending to something that you used to do. So if you had a full-time job and you were doing this on the side and this was your hobby, you're now going to transition over into what this project is. You really are going to invest your time into this. This is why at the beginning of the month, you have 9 of Pentacles. With this Death card going into the Page of Cups, this very much tells me, okay, I surmounted a certain amount of money. I'm comfortable enough to move forward. I'm getting the positive feedback that I needed. It's time to transform. It's time to change over into, you know, working full-time for my hobby. And, you know, when I said the Ace of Swords where I heard contracts and something new on the table, I got the 7 of Cups, but in reverse. So this very much tells me, yeah, you are literally no longer confused as to what you need to do. You really are in this position where you've chosen your game. You've chosen your future. You've chosen the cup. Because if you look at this, there are 7 cups, and, you know, sometimes in the upright position, it could be about confusion, delusions, la la land, or, you know, not knowing what to choose. But in the reverse, it's like you picked a cup. You decided. You're moving forward with this project. You're leaving, you know, your 9 to 5 or your past job, and you're moving forward with this project and or team that you've surmounted. Let's see. Why is the star here? Please, the star. Clarify the star for us. You feel like you got a good team together and moving forward. It's the project. I keep hearing project, which is interesting. The star. You also got 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you feel like there's going to be a financial balance in this. You think that this is going to change your future. You know, coupled with the star card, it very well likely is going to happen. All the stars and the planets have aligned, Libra, for you guys, for this to get off the ground. Coupled with the 6 of Pentacles, there's a nice balance. And I feel that there's a balance, I heard, in the team, that everybody's bringing to the table something that's very important. Now that's mid-month. Let's see. Why is the 6 of Cups here? I don't need to clarify 7 of Pentacles. I understand clearly. You're investing your time and your money. Now, oh, this is just way too many. I'm sorry. I don't like to. I have a rule. 3 cards and below I take. 3 cards and above I put back in the deck. Let's get 1 card for the 6 of Cups, please. 6 of Cups. Please flip out. Thank you. The World. You're about to begin a new phase, a new cycle. You're closing out the old one and going into the new one. And you're going to see the transition happening in the middle of the month. Because with the 6 of Cups, I feel like now you're sitting here really deciding, really debating who the whole entire team is. Because going towards the end of the month, there are some changes. So that's it. It's full steam ahead in the middle of February. Why is the 7 of Swords here, please? This is very interesting to me. Please pop out, or I take the top card. Queen of Wands. Very, 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 very interesting. Okay, so there's a fire sign female in the group. She's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. she very much is in the mix that you are afraid of. You are concerned. You feel that they are the loose cannon in the group. You're afraid that she may, it could be a he. This is a divine feminine, so this person has feminine qualities, whether it's a male or female, but a fire sign, or has this in their natal chart heavily. Now, you really feel as if this fire sign female is getting involved in your business, but you're afraid they may take propriety or company info with them and that they may take them and run. You fear this Queen of Swords, or you think she may steal the show. Something along those lines. But let's see. Why is Five of Swords here, please? Clarify Five of Swords. Yeah, something is going to come to a head, for sure, because the Tower card came out. So, you very well may be considering cutting this person out. Because you just don't feel like they're going to help the foundation of your company. You feel that they may destroy everything that you guys have worked for. Why is the High Priestess here and the Empress? Clarify. For the Libra team. Temperance, is that what I see here? Temperance. She may be a Sagittarius also, because that's the card of Sagittarius. This is Archangel Michael stepping in on your behalf. You know, 9 times out of 10, and this I want to express specifically to you Libras, when we do the tarot cards, we use it as a tool to help somebody in a situation where they kind of don't know what to do. And tarot readers, most of us are, either empaths or intuitives. We use this as a guide to further extend the gifts that we have. So even though we have these cards and they mean a specific thing, we also have feelings, we have downloads, we hear and we see things. And we try to describe or decipher them as best we can. This overall paints a picture, as I clearly have spoken about for you in February. But when I see Temperance here, this is fate stepping in. At the end of the day, we all have free will. We all make decisions. Nobody is guiding us. The only thing that's guiding us is the universe to put us on our right path, to put us on a journey that is the right thing for you as an individual. So Libra, I don't really see any major arcana here except the Tower, which was a clarifier, not a big deal. And the Temperance, again, as a clarifier. This is actual fate. There's nothing we could do about fate when fate steps in, but it steps in to help us, to guide us. So Archangel is stepping in, and this is at the very end of the month, to help guide you or guide this project, the Empress. For me, to get these two together is a beautiful thing because it's like I'm getting that tiny extra little nugget of help that I need to help get me over the hump, to push this project along, to make my dreams come true. And along with your instincts, which you already have, for me, Libra, use that intuition, because Pisces and Venus right now is the most intuitive sign, and your inner self is telling you what's right and what's wrong. And I think by the end of the month, you got it all figured out. I think 8 out of 10, you've got it all figured out throughout the whole entire month of February. You just have this one hiccup that I see going on at the end of the month where you're dealing with another individual that you kind of feel torn about, maybe removing from the team, and that's really what I strongly feel. Now, I'm going to pull just another card, an oracle card from Doreen Virtue, Angel Answers, and we'll see what they have to say for you Libras. What messages, spirit guides, angels above for Team Libra do you have for them for the month of February? Please pop out. What are the messages for my Libras? What are the messages for my Libras? Let's see. Forgiveness. Wow. Wow, Libra. Forgiveness. Whoever this person is, and whatever you think that they've done, or maybe they've done something shitty or deceitful or shady, and you just feel like, you know, what they did was fucked up. Should I give him another chance? Should I not give him a chance? Whatever you decide, obviously you're going to use your intuition at the end of the month to move forward. But, you know, forgive them. Whatever you decide to do. So, you know, when I said this card is the bittersweet card, you may win the argument, but you might lose something in the midst of it. Well, you know, maybe you want to cut them out of the team, but still try to salvage the relationship and be their friends. Forgiveness is on the table. So whatever is going on, that is your oracle messages for the month of February. Overall, I see you heading in an amazing direction, and whatever this is that's going on, I wish you the best of luck, Libra, and please do come back for your mid-month readings. And until then, bye, Libra.